हेलो एंड वेलकम टू कोड टू एस डी। इस वीडियो में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे एरे का एक कॉमनली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन जो कि सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी में मोस्टली पूछा जाता है। नाउ देयर कैन बी टू वेरिएंट ऑफ राइटिंग दिस प्रॉब्लम क्वेश्चन बट ओवरऑल द प्रॉब्लम इज सेम। नाउ लेट्स सी द टॉप वन फर्स्ट दैट given an array of size n minus 1 with elements in the range of 1 to n. So in this case if you see we have an array that is 2 3 1 5 7 4 which is of size 6. So if we compare this size 6 to the size n minus 1 which is mentioned in the question, then n will come out to be 7. So there can be now 7 elements. Elements can be in the range of 1 to n where both are inclusive. So अगर array का size 6 है then element 1 से 7 तक हो सकते हैं, 1 to 7. Now see the below question. Given an array of size n with elements in the range of 1 to n plus 1. So अगर size array का यहाँ पर 6 है and if we compare with size n given in question, then n, if value of n is 6, then element will be from 1 to n plus 1, that is 1 to 7. So in both the case, if you will see that the way of writing the question is different but the problem is same. So if the size is 6, then element can be in the range from 1 to n plus 1, that is 1 more than the number of the size. So अगर element 7 है, that is 1 to 7, and array का size 6 है, and if we go to fill 7 elements in the array of size 6, then definitely एक element miss होगा. So वो missing number हमें find करना है. That is what the problem is in both the cases. So यहाँ पर now given condition is that here the elements will be from 1 to, I mean they will start from 1 and they are the consecutive natural number and they cannot be duplicate element. So as long as this condition is given, the problem is same in both the cases, that if you have a array of size n and the element one more than the size, then definitely both the problem is same. So there can be multiple solutions of this problem. Now we'll discuss one common solution of and simple solution of this problem in the time complexity of O of n and without using any extra space. So let's go to system, code it and see. So let's understand the solution for this problem. We are given an array that is 2 3 1 5 7 4 of size 6. So elements can be in the range from 1 to size plus 1, that is 1 to 7. Now we have a array of size 6, so one element will be missing. Now element can be in the range from 1 to 7, but one element will be missing. So we have to find that missing number. So if we see here 1 2 3 4 5, now 6 is not present. So 6 is the missing number. Now we have to, our task is to find that missing number, that is 6. So let's first understand our approach here. Now if the elements need to be since the elements are consecutive natural number and they need to be present from 1 to n plus 1 or n whatever, that is 1 to 7. So and in that 1 will be missing. So the common solution for this problem is the use of summation. If you know that we have one formula to find the sum of n natural number, right? So if here the element are present from 1 to 7, if we can assume the 7 is n, then we can find the total sum of that n natural number. So what I mean to say is, if the element need to be from 1 to 7, so first we'll find the total sum of natural number from 1 to 7. Now from this total sum, we will subtract what is present in an array. So if we will find this total sum, right, first, and then we will subtract the sum of the array elements. In that way, we will be able to find the missing number. So let's see. Now if you see the sum of this n natural number, we can find the sum of n natural number by for loop, or we can find by simply direct formula, that is n is into n plus 1 by 2. So anyway we can find. So here sum will be like 3 plus 3 is 6, 10, 15, 21, 28, right? So this will be 28. Now array element sum is 5 plus 1, 6, plus 5, 11, 18 and 22, right? So this will be 22. Now if you subtract these two, the result is 6, which is nothing but a missing number, right? So this will be the whole logic. So we have to write one method here to get the missing number. So let's write that method. I'll write one static method which will print also the missing number. So let's say it is a print missing number. Now what we need here as an input to this method, we need array. To calculate the sum of the array elements, we need an array, right? And we need uh, one number, I mean to just calculate the sum of n natural number. So up to what range the element should be in this array, right? So here if the size of an array is 6, then expectancy was to have uh, I mean the number in the range from 1 to n plus, that is 1 to 7, right? So n should we have to pass here 7, that is one more than the size of an array. So here we call this method print missing number, and we'll pass the original array, and also we'll pass one more than the length of an array. Now this is the most common mistake people do, that they just pass the length of an array. So if you pass the length of an array, you will not get the missing number as the output. So either you have to pass one more than the length of an array, or when you receive here, you have to increment it by 1 before calculating the sum of the n consecutive natural number. That is what one thing you have to keep in mind, right? So let's say we have passed here array, and we have passed also the range, the maximum range of the element to which it can be, right? Now our task is to first find the sum of n natural number and also the sum of array elements, and then we can subtract both. So let's find first the sum of array elements. So to find the sum of array elements, we'll have to write loop, right? So let's write one for each loop. Now after this loop, I'll be having the total sum of the array elements in sum. Now I have to subtract this array sum from the sum of the n consecutive natural number. So I can calculate now in one local variable the sum of n consecutive natural number, and then can subtract this sum, or I can do directly. I have to print here, right, the missing number. So I'll just do system.out.println, and first I'll calculate that sum of n natural number, that is n into n plus 1 by 2, right? So let's do that. N into n plus 1 by 2. Now from the sum of natural number, you have to subtract a array sum. So this will be printing the missing number, right? Let's run the program and see whether we are getting output or not. So let's run this program. See, we are getting 6. That is a missing number in this case. So we have solved this problem, and this is the most common solution. You have to remember, whenever you will get a problem of n consecutive natural number, this approach at least should click your mind, because this is mostly used in most of the basic questions of an array where n consecutive natural number is the case. So you have to remember this. Now we talk about the time complexity in this problem. Time complexity is we are solving in the VGO of n time complexity, because we are using only one for loop, right? And we are not using any other extra data structure, so space complexity is constant. So if you have liked my video, please like, share and subscribe this YouTube channel for more videos. मिलते हैं एक नेक्स्ट वीडियो में एक नए कॉन्सेप्ट के साथ. तब तक के लिए बाय. थैंक यू.